40. Fuck. Turn this shit off. Hold on, baby. Yeah. 60. Fuck. 30 more. 70. Come on, Jay. Get this stupid ass hat off me. Move. Fuck. 20 left. Ah, 10 more. 10 more. Fuck. When we get on this run, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Motherfucker. fucking go. Damn it. That's just the beginning. I'll meet you guys outside. So you've seen this scenery before. $200 is what I needed to make. I ended up blowing $1,000. Oh boy. We will do obviously the trade breakdown later on this afternoon, but I'm just kind of letting my body heat up as I walk outside the neighborhood to get, outside where I need to go and run. This is a 5-mile run. We've already done the 100 burpees, as you guys saw. So anyways, the point is this is not for, let's get some sun, let's get some vitamin D. No, this is not, shit is not sweet. Shit is not sweet. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't, it's crazy because my brain is somehow that into fitness that I'm like, okay, well, it's not the worst thing ever. No, it is the fucking worst thing ever. And quite frankly, it's got to be something that's much, much harder in order for me to, capitalize. Like, it's got to be much harder for me to be like, I really need to dread this experience. And I do, to be fair. When I start jogging and start having to go all the way over here, my legs are hurting and wanting to give out. That's when I start to remember, oh yeah, this does suck. So right now I know I'm just talking shit, but I got in before the market opens, which is such a mistake. Hey, look, you want to get in, and, this is me talking to me. This is what I take the time on these mile runs, and I don't want to have these talks outside. Hey, if I'm grabbing a nice little stroll because I want to stretch my legs, cool. Not because I'm breaking my fucking rules, but it's been a while. It's been a while since I did the last time. I always kept talking about, breaking my rules and doing the 100 burpees and doing the 5-mile run. And I have yet to have to do that for a little while. And I thought in my head, what's crazy is I journaled this morning that, for the second that I let off the gas, that I don't do, proper analysis or I try to rush. The reality is that it's very easy for me to sit here and go, oh, I know I was being greedy. I know that I was pushing a little too aggressively. I know that I was adding to the position before I really got confirmation that it was following through. But I've done that countless times, and maybe that's the bad part, or that's the, I guess, negative in the long run of what ends up setting me up for a disastrous day like today. And it's not disastrous because obviously the account's still there, so we're making progress because we're not blowing accounts, but that's not really the point because, shit, as far as I'm concerned, there's only, $1,000 left for me to not blow it. So, anyway, we've got to just really dial in, take it day by day, but right now we're down 1,000. We were at 52.8. We're literally talking about $200. Now we were at 51.9 or something like that, or 52 flat, because again, it's a $1,000 loss. So yeah, a little bit like 51.7, something like that. So, I gotta be on the ball. The minimum loss is, all right, now I'm gonna start jogging since I'm out of the neighborhood. The minimum loss obviously is what is it, 50K or whatever. So I can't lose. You know what I'm saying? That's the minimum loss. This one obviously just pegs you at, let me get the jog going, pegs you at $1,000 for the day. I mean, it's a good rule. I mean, God knows I probably would have continued to trade had I not had that rule that was already pre-built in. Let me tell you why I'm running. Because in theory, I exited and all I had lost was $1,004. I mean, if you want to call that breaking my rules, okay, I mean, so be it. That's actually not why. Why I said get your happy ass up and start jogging is because I actually took more than 2 losses. So my first 2 trades this morning, the first one was an L and the second one was an L. Well, if I'm listening to which, by the way, it was a little bit more. I think I was down like $600 or $700 because I had added contracts on a particular setup. So anyway, make a long story short, that's why I'm running, because I didn't follow my rule. That should have been, if I was respecting my 250 and hadn't added contracts, I should have taken how much of a loss? $500. Not 1,000, not 700, not 500, nothing like that. So I've got to dial back and essentially be accepting of the fact that, hey, if today's not your day, to pass it or to get over based on your criteria and rules, because I added contracts. I think if we go back and look at it, there might have been an additional 250, like almost like an extra trade of loss that I took just because of the size. So that's the whole reason. But had I just stayed with my rules, I'd have been fine. Lost, even if it was $500-600, okay, boom, step away. Well, what do? I keep trading. So that's why I'm doing this now. So now I've got to go down here to this, destination, if you will. Jog. It's about 3 miles. 3.3. I think it's like 3 miles back. So I'll get down there and jog my ass back. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, I wanted to sit here and talk to you guys about it. I'm not going to keep you on and bore you. Ultimately, this is about following proper rules, following proper risk management, making sure. Here's what I'll tell you for certain. 250 on the stop loss is cool. I like that. It's kept me alive. I'm not going to take it off. That's not what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I need to know that I'm at least making 250, so it's a 1-to-1. So at the very minimum, I'm exiting a trade making $500, which is a 1-to-2, or I'm getting slapped out of my position. That has to start being my mindset. The issue is that, again, I'm being critical. Yes, I'm running, so of course I'm going to, nitpick just yesterday. Of course, I'm like, man, I'm doing well. Blase, of course. But at the end of the day, you still have to be able to point out the flaws when you fuck up. And that's what I'm doing. I've got to just get that extra confirmation. That follow through, right? That follow through candle that closes below or beyond the supply and demand intraday. I got whacked today. I didn't like the feeling of it. I didn't like the fact that it happened so early. I didn't like the feeling that it happened before 9:30. Okay? The market doesn't give a shit. Just like I was telling you guys before, the market doesn't care about you, not one bit. So what do you got to do? You got to regroup, come back to your, to the basics, do what you know how to do, execute. Better yet, an easy one, right? An easy fix is for me to not trade before the market opens. That's what look, if you're a momentum trader, Joey, then you've got to wait until you get the most volume, right? Don't get me wrong, you can be on the wrong side of those things, but there wasn't any news. 10-year bond was at 1 p.m. You're going to get a pretty clean market. Of course, as I'm walking out the door, I'm just seeing the market move. Diabolical to the upside. That was that gap fill that I chased yesterday. It went up there. I don't know if we cleared it. I'm obviously on this damn run right now. I'm not looking at the market. But chances are we are going in that direction. This is where I've got to get better. This is where I've got to be patient. Before, when I really started to get this account and then join it with the other one and build this up, with the exception of the last maybe day or two, I've been trading at 10 a.m., 9:30, 10 a.m., waiting. come off your rules. Don't let the market find its legs. You want to jump in early because you're greedy. Because that's what it boils down to. What's stopping you from waiting? Not a damn thing. It also probably allows you to go get the gym, get your workout in. Did you get one this morning? Nope. You know what I'm saying? Do you wake up when you're supposed to? Nope. Now, I will, give myself a little bit of grace just because I'm staying up, back testing. I'm staying up. I'm not sitting here eating shit. I'm really trying to hone in on my craft in trading. So it's not anything that I'm doing that's like, wow, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Yeah, I obviously want to get up at 5. Yeah, I want to be able to do those things. However, it's not really, I wouldn't call it a derogatory or a negative that I'm trying to stay up late and work. I know right now that sleep is going to be sacrificed a bit. I'm going to try to do my absolute best to make up for it on the weekends. I know that much, you know what I'm saying? Like in my head, I'm thinking, okay, how do I, steal my hours back? That's how, now is not the time, when I blow $1,000 in a day before market open to, where am I gonna go this weekend? What restaurant am I gonna eat at? Where am I gonna go this weekend? Not a fucking place. Not one damn place. It's gotta mean something, and it does. And that's why, the board that I showed you, 5 a.m. wake up, that's been a struggle the last couple days. I'm not gonna lie to you, but what do? You don't beat yourself up. You just pick yourself up and go, okay, lock back in, recalibrate, work hard. It's all for a purpose. The thing I could have controlled today was what? The controllables. Risk to reward and risk management. Risk to reward and risk management. As far as I'm concerned, I need a fucking tat of damn risk to reward on my damn body. Just to remind myself, not actually. I'm not that much of a savage. I don't think until I make 7, 8, 9 figures, I'll ever get a day trading tattoo, but hey, who knows? Never say never. My point is this, guys, is I've got to be able to give myself the benefit of the doubt of going, look, you're staying up late, okay, fine. I'm not even talking about when I'm waking up anymore. Move to the next topic. How could you have controlled today's losses, downside? Because that is what you can control. You can't control that there were buyers on your shorts that were taking, majority rule. They were winning that tug of war. Well, that's why you get stopped out. That's how an auction hall works. That's how trading works. So I'm not super upset about the loss. I got super pissed that I hit my 1,000 drawdown. Most importantly, it should have said what? $500. $500. Should have said no less than that. As far as loss goes. That's an easy, 1 trade, maybe 2 trades. Now, I've got to be disciplined enough to come back tomorrow. And I'm telling myself this now, in the little, negative and just cancerous thoughts, quite frankly. There's just nowhere, there's no other word for it besides the fact that, you're looking for these like dopamine hits. You're looking for this, come on, I can make that back in 1 trade. Okay, motherfucker, give all that money back, all those days you've been putting together this whole week. You telling everybody, man, it's clicking, it's working. Yeah, okay. Exactly my point from yesterday. You're looking at that finish line too much. You're looking at, what can I get payout wise? Do your fucking job. Do what you're supposed to do. So, I'm gonna keep jogging. I'm gonna get this run done. I love you guys. It sucks to lose. Do something that tells your brain, okay, we can't keep doing that. Okay, we can't keep doing that. Because it needs to be something that is hard enough that really makes you question and sit there and go, fuck, I don't know if I want to do that. And then when you get in front of the market, I promise you right now, you're going to have 2 losses in a row and you're going to go, I am fucking done. I don't give a fuck. I am done for the day. Excuse my, French. But Again, guys, this is the journey, right? This is a part of the process. How many times will I do this run? This better be the last fucking one. I can avoid it. If I'm trading news, I get stopped out. It's on my first trade. I'm trying to follow volume and momentum, and I get stopped out. I'm in 3 contracts at 750, which was normally 250. You know what I'm saying? We've tripled it. Multiply it by 3, boom, or multiply it by 4. 4 contracts, and I get stopped out in 1 trade because I'm in 1. I'm trying to stack. Listen, I'm not going to run for that. You know, it's still something that I can control. So then control it, you know, but to go, oh man, get all pissed off like a fucking schoolgirl, you know, and now jump in another trade and go, I can make it back. That doesn't make you fucking tough, bro. It makes you lose money. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make you tough. So now, this is what your ass has to do. Sit here, fucking run down this damn street. You know what I'm saying? And pay the price. So, I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. We will break down those trades. Hopefully you guys are learning from my mistakes as we go. Hopefully you guys see that I'm trying to give you nothing but transparency and realness. Tomorrow's a new day. It sucks. I hate losing. Tomorrow's a new day. We're still in the game. Can't tuck your tail between your legs and go, well, I don't know if I'm so good at trading. Shut the fuck up. Trade like you know how. Wait on a 10 a.m. signal. You know, wait till the market figures itself out at 9:30. Get in. Play fucking ball. You know what I'm saying? Don't tuck your tail between your legs and be a little girl now. Wake the fuck up. Right? 1 trade at a time. Going for what? At very minimum, 1-to-1. I gotta take 250 or get slapped by 250. I'm going for 500, take 500, boom, 1-to-2, beautiful. I can take more, Get that motherfucker back to 52.8 and then take it over to 53. That's what you gotta do. So do your job, focus, make sure you guys knock this out and we'll be fine. All right, guys, peace, love you. Overall today, terrible day. I don't really know. I'm kind of lost for words. Tilt big time. Just all emotion, no objectivity, none. Pure emotion. Let me get it back. Just to make matters worse, again, this is me being transparent with you. I ended up getting another top step and trading those, and same result. So you know, it's the temp liquidation or whatever, which is just $1,000 stop loss. I was just trying to push it too hard. I don't be able to walk away. Just like, this is my kryptonite right here. Like, losing is my kryptonite, and being able to just snap back into, like, whether that be a note that's on my computer, or like, you know, like I read in some books that are just saying like, stay humble, and it seems like, oh, it's such a corny, like, little cheesy thing, but it's like, stay humble means not stay humble like you hear it. Stay humble because this market will fucking gladly take all your money from you, all the money you worked hard for. And I was 200. I got to stop talking about it because it's just pissing me off, honestly. But I still have to talk about it. I still got to, you know, show up and do my thing. We can go ahead and take 1,000 from my pile, you know. Go ahead and take 1,000. Just right away. Just go ahead and take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There it is. Put that shit back in the piggy bank. Fuck. So this is the journey, guys. This is the fucking journey, man. You know, and it's frustrating, and I hate losing, and I just let it get to the best of me. You know, I really did. I let it get to the best of me. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and blame it on, oh, I didn't wake up early enough. I'm not going to sit here and blame it on, oh, like, it was a bad day, right? But I can't let it compound. That's me. That's what I can control. I got to get better at that. I cannot let these things compound. I've got to get better at this. This is my problem. Letting, losers then mess with my emotions so much, throw me off whack so much, and my equilibrium throw me off so much that I go back in with this aggression, to get, and it's so funny because like I look at it now and it's like, that's exactly what, like listen, I've been playing football for a long time, so it's rare that I would ever run into this, but sometimes when I would go against somebody who, was just as talented as I was, or shit better, when we started to get into the professional levels, it was like, it pisses you off because you want to win so badly. But I'm such a master at the fundamentals in the craft, my layup trades, which is the perfect analogy right here. But I've not even yet established my layup trades like, okay, there we go. Because all I did was go off of intraday supply and demand, but it's like, but after 2 L's, you walk away. So then you're like, okay. And it doesn't kill you mentally. You just stay locked in, you stay focused. But for whatever reason, I let that compound and I go, no, fuck that. I'm going to get it back. Well, that's why you went to go run. Not really because you lost 2 trades. It's okay. It's a part of the game. But for whatever reason, I just think that because I took 2 L's, that I need to prove to myself that, no, wait a minute, the strategy does work. And I'm not going to lose right now. And I'm going to make money off of this. And so let me get back in. That's the problem right there. That was my shortfall. That's my shortcoming of me as a trader right now. That will be the thing that stops me from being unprofitable. Right fucking there. And I'm sorry, but I'm super, super passionate about this. This shit pisses me off. I fucking hate losing. But I can't hate losing, but not do anything to fix it, in the sense of, I can't really fix the loss because I don't really know what everybody else as a cumulative thought process of where the market's going to go on an auction haul. I don't know when the buyers want to step in, and the dude could have want to put 1 contract in, he accidentally puts 2 zeros and puts 100, but he's got that much cash to do that. Now I'm in the position and it goes against me and I'm wondering, my strategy sucks. No, bro, your fucking problem is that you didn't get out after 2 losses. Just get out. Walk the fuck away. Now I'm temp liquidation. I'm at 51.8 or whatever it is. Let's go look at it. What is it? 51.8. The one that I have following is 51.7. And I've got other ones that are now temp liquidations that I just ran up to the 1,000 mark because I was like, I'm going to get it back because of this aggression thing. And quite frankly, if I do that shit again, that means I'm going to go on another fucking run again. Like, this is what I'm saying is I don't know how one day I can let it all go to fucking waste. I have to get out of the mindset. This is not football. This is not be physical. This is not run your head into the brick wall until the brick wall falls down. Or, keep running routes. Oh, he keeps beating me. Let's go again. No. That is the polar opposite. That's what will keep me unprofitable. And I've got to get that through my head. Oh my God, I've got to get that through my head. I cracked my phone today. Sitting at the damn kitchen table. I was making breakfast. This is after I got done running. I got into another one. I liquidated it. I fucking chucked it. Across just didn't even think about it. Threw that shit. All the back of my screen shattered. Camera still works fine. Front-facing camera's fine. That's what I'm on currently right now. I recorded the burpees and stuff like that on my, on the big camera. But when I was out running, obviously, you guys saw that. Was on my phone, of course, and then this is on my phone as well, so it's fine. But this is like this, don't be, don't be disastrous. Don't destruct shit because that doesn't help anybody. Now your phone, if I cracked the front, thank goodness I didn't, which of course I wasn't thinking because I was so pissed. that doesn't fucking help anybody. Grow the fuck up. It's kind of like me telling me, like, bro, chill the fuck out. We've all done it. Traders have done it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we smash our mouse or we want to slam our keyboard or whatever the case may be or whatever you do. But like, that doesn't get you better. That doesn't fix the strategy. You lose 2 in a row, you're done. I remember this note and I wanted to say this just so I can always go back and watch this as well too and hear myself say this, because I thought this when I was running and I was like, what did you say? I want to say 2 days ago or 3 days ago. I said something along the lines of, if it's an 8:30 play or if it's a morning before market open, that I will not be in the trade long. I'm going to be in and then I'm going to be out. So meaning I'm not trying to hold it necessarily down to even supply and demand zones. If I'm up a couple ticks, 4, 5, 6 ticks, guys, that's money. And as you guys know, and as you guys have seen, I'm adding as I feel volume and follow through. It can wick me out. Remember, the market is not open yet. So accumulation is happening. You're not getting 9:30 moves at 8:30. How? Unless a news catalyst piece that's before 9:30 is coming out, how in the hell is a move just going to go straight up or go straight down through 3 or 4 intraday supply and demands or through 3 or 4 supply zones and me expect to be like, yes, caught that before market open. Okay, I'm done for the day. Like, it's such a rarity. It's such a, once in a blue moon. I cannot expect that on an ongoing basis. So this is a little longer of a video because obviously I was running and then I did my burpees today. So I want to make sure you guys see all that because I want you guys to see what I go through. What a shit day. We're going to put it behind us. We're going to move forward. These accounts are still open, alive and well. Tomorrow, Thursday, do we have news tomorrow? I believe we do. I think. We have unemployment claims. Holy fuck. Guess what? That's at 8:30. 8:30 will then allow us to potentially make a play. I see volume, not fucking choppy. Unemployment claims can really do some damage. Now, if I've got my 250 stop on and I'm in a 1 contract and then I see follow through and then I add no harm, no foul. But I have to be prepared that if I were to add more than 1 contract tomorrow and not get back to meaning, and I hit my stop loss, that's 250 down. You have 1 more trade. If you do 2 trades and a loss, you're done. Wednesday was shit. It was a wash, which is today. Thursday's a wash. It was shit. Move on. Go to the next week, but you still have your account open. So that way, Friday, you maybe have an opportunity or come back Monday and attack it. I'm not going to have any more conversations about this. I'm not going to keep talking about it. It was a mistake today. I got to get better. And this is like me. I'm saying it like as if I'm talking to you guys aggressively, so I apologize. I'm just talking to me out loud, but I need to say this so then I can go back and watch it and know what my issues are and know where I'm going wrong. And where I'm going wrong is I am just letting, money bleed because what? I didn't like the results? Get over it. Don't be a fucking baby. You didn't like that you lost 2 times in a row? Oh my God. Go fucking cry somewhere. It's like, get it right. Stop breaking your fucking rules. This is why now your legs are going to be sore and your fucking back and your whole body's going to be sore from the 100 burpees. Now, it wasn't nearly as bad as it was the first time because, of course, but it's like, it's not about getting in such good shape where I'm like, I guess I got to go do 5 miles and like I'm so accustomed to it that it doesn't hurt. Make that shit 10. It needs to hurt my fucking soul. It doesn't need to feel good. It doesn't need to be, okay, I guess I'm just getting some sun. No. That defeats the purpose of what we're doing. This is supposed to be so traumatic. As extreme as that seems, this needs to be so traumatic that I'm like, I am either going to get this shit right or I am going to suffer. I don't know how else to do it. I've been trying, and again, when my mental fortitude becomes stronger, I won't have to because I won't be breaking my rules. But all I had to do today was take those 2 L's and walk the fuck away. I was frustrated anyway because I was down like $600-700, but that's not a hard number to fix. Like, you don't need to go into temp liquidation on Top Step in order to be like, I guess I'm done for the day. So then what do? You buy another one because you are such a fiend that you need to get another account because you want to get back in and try to make it right. And guess what you do? Auto liquidation. I should be running for that bullshit. You know, it's like don't stack L's. Don't. Because you're on tilt now. Because you want to prove something to somebody. Because you want to, you know, football analogy, you want to line it back up and run another route because you got beat or you got pressed or, you know, he intercepted the pass or the case may be and you didn't necessarily do what you needed to do. Oh, I'm going to show you. No, bro, that's not, listen, you do that shit in sports. You don't get to do that here in the financial markets. This shit can make you broke like this. Like this. Let's go to the other side of the coin and go, if you keep doing this, you'll never be profitable, number one. Number two, let's say now you're at payouts and you're on top of your XFA and you're getting, you know, these things passed and you're doing your thing, whatever. Next thing you know, you're like over here making decisions. You're getting, you know, a nice car. You got you a nice apartment, you know, in Miami or whatever. You're doing your thing, blah, 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 blah. Now what? You blow an account. Now what you gonna do? Oh, I don't need another job. This is good. I'm making, you know, anywhere between $8,000 and $12,000 a month. I'm, you know, conservatively making $500 a day, 3 days a week. That's $1,500 a week times 4. You know, 6,000 bucks is what I'm making. Anywhere between 45 and 5,500 a month extra for trading, and I'm not really pushing that aggressively. I'm good. Then what? You have one of these fucking days and you blow it, bro. Then what are you going to do? Then shit gets really real. Like, I'm going to this extreme because sometimes I need to, like, explain this out loud to myself. And you're going to take that little pretty nice car, take that shit back to the dealership because you can't afford it. What you going to do? What you going to do? You don't have the money. You got to pass an account. And then after you maybe pass another account, you got to now be disciplined to keep the money and get back and not let this right here, this tilt bullshit to get into your head. And now you start to question everything. Am I good? Am I not? You just were like, guys, it's coming together. You, my good friend, are a fucking idiot. Me. I'm talking to me. Like, what are you doing? So now I question it all. And I'm stronger mentally as far as a performance, you know, from a performance standpoint to be like, okay, I know that these two trades that I, you know, whipped past the two trades back to back that I shouldn't have, but went into auto liquidation. Thank God that rule's in there to save me because I would have blown it. I know I would have fucking blown it. If I bought another one and went auto liquidation, that's another grand. Guess what? You're out of the fucking game, bro. You're out. Like, you need to really understand what the repercussions are of this fucking shit. This is not a game. I swear, when we move to profitability and I've got this under control and I've got this under control and I am doing my thing, I already know that, like, you guys are gonna be making memes and shit, you know what I'm saying, with, like, all this stuff, honestly. And to be fair, like, rightfully so. I know this talk that I'm having with you guys, but more to me out loud, so I can then go back and be like, this was your issue before, you just did a video on this, so I can always refer to it, is very cringe, very like the movie Split. You know what I mean? Like, multiple personalities. Like, I'm a Gemini. I don't know, whatever that means. You know, I hear the two personalities. Maybe that's why I talk to myself a lot. But I have to. And when I'm trying to achieve great, because I did it when I played sports, you know, and to give myself that encouragement to keep pushing, I've got to do that same thing now. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. It's just a different career path. That's it. Ow. That's all it is. So it's like, just put in the proper work, manage the manageable, control the controllables, let the rest fall by the wayside. Let the rest, you know what I'm saying, kind of pan out. You do not need to overly aggressive push. That's what I did. I put that little $200 there by the keyboard, and I saw that, and I said, "Ooh, okay, that's not hard. I can do that. I can do that." Guess what? Eat shit. Now give back 1,000. Who does that, bro? First off, wait for the market to open, because at 9:30, that shit went like this. And then at 10, like this. And then 11, like this. It's actually a pretty clean move. I was checking on the 1 hour, and I'm just looking at it. I'm like, again, this is what I mean by I'm contemplating my strategy, and it's not the fucking strategy. It's me. Grow up, take some responsibility. You were the one who didn't stop trading. So anyways, we're gonna wrap this video up. We can look at some of these trades as well. Yeah, I mean, let's look at them. Fuck it. Let's take a peek at them. Oh my gosh, bro. I don't even like the one thing I don't want to do right now, which it's not really a choice. It doesn't really matter what I want to do, but is export these trades right now and look at my mistakes. But that's what makes you better. And look at this. This thing's just falling. Golly. Okay. Let's go to the leader account. Let's export these. Also, I know for a fact that I went over as far as 5 trades go. I mean, that's a given. So here's what's also weird. 2 days wins, like on my net daily P&L, it'll show 2 green chart, 2 green graphs, whatever, bar chart, 1 red. 2 green. Now, today, guess what it was? A red. Like, I don't know what that's about. Maybe I need to be like Monday, Tuesday, skip Wednesday, come back Thursday. I don't know, bro. All I know is these drawdowns and these whackings I'm taking cannot be this big. They cannot be this big. Like, you better, if you're gonna drop $1,000, you're gonna lose $1,000, then you better figure out a way to make more than fucking $1,000. You need to be making double. You're making 2,000, which I'm not gonna start putting up my TPs because right now I'm trading well, except when I allow myself to take L's. So now, of course, my profit target gets closer to almost 1.17. Still profitable. 56.63 trade win. I've taken 83 total trades. Again, you have to remember, this is like stacking, you know what I'm saying, trades. So it looks like I took 11, but I'm stacking, so I think I took 4. But again, it was after I had already taken 2 L's to begin with, and then I got in another, 1 or 2, and that's where this came from. And again, that's me snapping into that greed, and going, okay, I can make it back. No, you can't. Like, let's see. Check it out. 855, 165 loss. 903, 127 loss. 903, 152 loss. 904, 165 loss. 906, 190 loss. So I'm pretty sure that was all one trade, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to look at it. Everything was shorts minus the 3 longs that I tried to snag, which I know were a stack position. I was trying to ride it. That's what then turned on the auto liquidation, or not auto, but the temp liquidation thing. Win rate on today, 18%. Trash cans. 2 winners, 9 losers. Winning with 11 contracts, I guess, total or something like that. Unless it's volume 11. Let's go to trades. Let's break this down. Oh, you're a fucking idiot. Okay, let's go. Can I figure out when I see the ones from today. What's going on? Is this the ones from today? 8. What's today? The 7th? Yes. All right, let's take a peek. First trade. It is 8:55. I was shorting. I actually did see this candle close below. So I'm not like, look, some of this stuff, like, as I told you, again, what went wrong with it? Was it really the quality or just jumping in to be like, that looks good to me? No. I actually did play off of supply and demand intraday what I'm saying, levels. What did I do though? I added, you know what I'm saying, contracts to these, number one. Number two though, I lost 2 in a row. Ooh, should I have been done? Boom. Close the book. Not a great day. We are red. Hey, no big deal. Wipe your hands with it. Go to the fucking gym. Go train your clients. Go do what you have to do. Get the fuck off the charts. It's very simple. Really, I could end a video like that. That's really what it needs to come down to. So I'm looking at this going, I see an intraday demand. It closed below. That's my rule. Okay, we're going to take this to the next level. This next level was sitting at 53.20.50. I'm saying, okay, it'll come down there and kiss that. Now, it ended up hitting off that deal one more time, bouncing. It was kind of, again, just accumulating. Granted, we are not at 9:30. What am I doing? I don't know. But guess what? You learned your fucking lesson today, didn't you, little boy? So then I'm over here. I'm marking out. I'm going to show this to you right now. And I want to say, obviously, because you guys know this is in real time, I haven't broken down and or added my notes or anything like that. But I'm going to tell you what I was thinking. So this particular trade, it closes below an intraday supply zone. So I'm like, bet, let's go. It wicks. I actually end up going into some of the money, so I'm adding positions. I'm almost positive. Let me see when I exited this trade. 53.26.50. 53.26.50. Oops. Okay, that was when I exited. So we're going to put a green there because that's where I bought it back. I sold it at 53.23. 53.23. 25? Is that right? Yes, 25. Okay. And I'm going to put a red there. So now I'm going to show it to you right now. Check this out. And I'm pretty sure I added this. As you can see, right here is where I got in. So I waited for this to close, which I'm going to give myself a plus on that, not a minus. This is exactly what I wait for every single time for extra confirmation. Let me open it up. And then we got in here. Boom. So I'm waiting for this candle to close. This is the first one, but I'm like, okay. And this thing ends up bouncing. See it pull back. I'm like, all right, let's go to work. And then we just start to go up and I'm like, okay, we're getting to the top of this box. I need to get out. And again, I'm almost positive I ended up adding positions to this. I'm going to find out right now before I turn the screen and show you guys again. So that was my first L, 165.30. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same one. 53, yep, 53.26. I added a contract. Let me see. It should say it too, like a +1. Well, -1 because yeah. So I added. So I'm going to just write here, added, contract on trade number 1. That's usually what I do. I really don't have like a whole lot of notes when I'm adding contracts because obviously I'm following momentum. So again, I'm just gonna also add that box so I know where like the supply and demand zones were. So then like when I refer back to this, it makes sense to me. Cool, boom. Again, the biggest no-no, the biggest issue is that I was in before market open. Take extra few ticks if you can get them. You need to completely eliminate the thought process of adding more than one contract pre-market. Like that, this is, look, you want to take some size, you want to take a little steal out of the market, okay, no problem. You want to take an extra little point, okay, no problem. Tomorrow, unemployment, shit's going to be moving. But it's like, this is not, again, news catalyst that's then going to give it enough, juice to take off and go somewhere. Is there a good enough rhyme or reason as to do what you're doing? This is not good enough for me to just sit here and go, oh, okay, well, let's go 3, 4, 5 contracts in this. This is an added one. This was a mistake. So this is my biggest one. This was a shit mistake here. Let me see if I added another one. I think I did. Sure fucking enough. So that so far is now 3 contracts total into this. I think there might be more. I don't know. I don't think so. Added contract to trade number 1. Okay. Damn, son. Get it right, bro. Especially how hard of a hit I took on this trade. Is it another one? Oh my God, it's another one. This is 4. I was clearly, because I saw it close below, I was like, this is the one. So I was adding, you know what I'm saying, into it. Where did I add? 52.70. So it's like when I'm essentially in the money, or when I see that it closed below, I was like, let's go. Added contract into trade number 1. Okay, so the first one, just let's go back for a second, okay? The first one was, very first one, was 165, okay? You guys are on my phone right now. I'll pull up the calculator right here, just so we can see this. Pull this over to my screen, okay. 165.30 plus, I gotta keep clicking the calculator, bro, come on. I guess I can do this, bring it over here. Plus 127.80 plus 152.80. We're at 445 right now, guys. We're at 445 right now. Is it another added one? Oh my goodness. Yep. Plus one. This is one that we reviewed already. 165.30. So this is nothing different. I'm at 611.20 right now. 611.20. You ready? What is this? 53.26. I don't think that's the same thing. Did I add 5 of these mofos? Hold on. 53.26 is where I exited. I obviously lost money on this. So let's see. 53. Oh my days. I was in 5 contracts on this freaking thing. All right. So let's just put here as the thing, added contract to trade number 1. Boom, boom. Okay. I told you already, I didn't want to obviously take L's today, but this is what I want to be doing anyway. Like, I need to be getting these trades in earlier. Like, as I make the trade, unless I'm training a client or don't have time, I need to be getting this in while it's fresh on my brain, because I know exactly what I was doing, even though I'm also in the process of smashing my phone. So 801.50, guys. 801.50. Okay? Like, what an idiot. What an idiot. Then I took a dub for $59.70. $59, just shy of $60. I don't really know what the hell that was. Did I stack? Let's see if I stack these. 53. Oops. 22.75. What happened? That is the thing. 53. 53, 22, oops, 75. There we go. 53, 21, 50. 53, 21, 50. Okay. I mean, I ended up catching, I guess, like a quick scalp. I mean, I'm looking at it now. I'm going to show you guys this right now because this is the first different trade than before. So check it. This is this one here. The blue is obviously where I exited. So entered here. It was a short $59. And then I was in and out kind of because look at this. I mean, it started rolling. So I got lucky on this play. I know I ended up stacking this a bit, like with another trade. So let's kind of evaluate this one objectively. I see a demand here. Okay, it breaks below. This one actually went down with speed because I put this one in my notes. So I did enter a little bit early, but there was I'm sorry, that was a supply that it bounced off of. There's a demand right here that I see clear as day. I started to see it bounce. Once I saw it bounce, I said, okay, wait a minute. This is the first touch. I know that it's probably going to go the other way, even if it's just kind of a reaction deal, and it might continue with follow through, but I can always get in another trade. I mean, I can't sit here and go, oh, I wish I would have held it. I would have got my ass handed to me even more. And I'm already down 801, so keep this in mind. So now we're going to just subtract 59.70. Woo. Like, that should not be. Now I'm at 741.8. Okay. Now, mind you. Okay, this was the same one. It was when I exited. That's one of those $2.80 deals where when I short or I'm exiting, it just gave me a bad fill. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made no points on it. It was like commission and fees. So I was just exiting the position. And it, put me down $2.80. So I'm not going to count that as a loss. It's not a big deal. $9.70. $9.70. Where did that come from? Okay, so my guess is this is me stacking. But I wrote it for literally 0.250, 0.1 tick. We're not going to evaluate that one. I mean, it's kind of irrelevant. Okay. Then my ass wanted to be gung-ho. I'm already down, right? And then I lost $77 right here on a long, on a pullback, 53.24.75. 53.24.75. What is the next one? 53.22.75. 53.22.75. Okay, so we're talking about, oh shit. What is this? 53.24.75. There we go. Boom. Okay. So I was going long on this bad boy. This is where I went long. Green. This is where I got out and sold it. Red. So this was, let's mark these supply and demand levels for a second. Okay, so we've got one. Let me get the rectangle here. Boom. We've got one here. And really, there's one right here even. Okay. Got in here. Apparently, I felt this pullback and thought I was going to come back too low because obviously I was already down that damn much. So instead, I miss all this. Now, this wick would obviously really took me for a loop. Look how far down this came, almost to entry. But look at this. Look at this. Gotta love that when you miss that play. But again, let's take a peek. Oh, what's this? Let me put this vertical line. That's called market open. And so, like leading up to it, I either should not be in, number one, which is probably the best policy, or wait, just a thought, and then execute on, all right, now it's time to get in. I don't wait on that. I take an L there. I know right now because I'm forcing a hand that I'm like, okay, let me make some of this back, and I'm trying to scalp quickly, and I'm just in the wrong thought process. That because I'm down 741.80, I'm like, all right, here we go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take this long. Obviously, I've been wrong about these shorts. Let's take it the other way. 77.80. Now we're, oh shoot, don't we want to add that? I'm sorry. Plus 77.80 plus 77.80. Now we're at 819.660. We're gonna go to the next trade. Let's see if we stacked into this position. 53.24.25. 53.22.75. The main thing would be patient because of your last few losses is why you didn't hold position. It hadn't broken structure to the downside.